Okay. A source is claiming that Eddie Hearn is claiming that that was a favored fight towards Terrence Crawford. As you guys can see, robbery. And according to these sources, that's what he said. Let me counterpunch. I will assure you that Eddie Hearn said no such thing. He can't be that dumb. Okay? So I have to make people aware that there are bullshit channels out here that are soaking up all the interest of the YouTube, which I think honestly should be shut down, because there's no reason why that should be spreaded. Okay? But it's a source. And if it's true, let's humor it a bit. Eddie Hearn stating that he feels that Canelo Alvarez won. I think he would say that strictly because he would say that shit because Crawford won a decision against Madrimov. And of course, you know, Eddie Hearn would probably have the biggest hard-on ever to promote another Canelo Alvarez show. But, you know, he doesn't have to worry about that because that's Turkey's guy now. He has, what, 3 more fights? 2 more fights, right? So I don't think that he should ever get his hopes up for that. But wishful thinking is a mother sucker. Other than that, the Madrimov fight that a lot of people thought was close, then of course he was the promoter. And him and his desire to once again promote Canelo Alvarez to get a percentage, a taste of that money. Other than that, I don't see any other reason. Maybe, you know, him and Terrence Crawford had some words in the Madrimov build-up. So he may not like Terrence Crawford as much. He's never, you know, promoted him. You know, he's been a promoter on the opposing side, the Madrimovs, you know. Did he promote Kell Brook as well? He might have promoted Kell Brook. But, so he might not have liked Terrence Crawford, but there's no need to make these statements. And if I was Eddie Hearn, and I know I didn't make that, I would vouch to take that down, because the last thing we need is for a promoter to say, oh, I think he was robbed. Because nobody, including Canelo Alvarez, thinks he was robbed. Canelo said that he thought that he won the fight with Bivol. So that should let you know that Crawford did a better job convincingly than Dimitri Bivol, and Dimitri Bivol did a good job. You see what I mean? But it just shows you if Eddie Hearn said something like that, how biased it is being a fucking superstar, being the A-side, you know, being the favored fighter. But again, I think it's all rooted back to Oscar De La Hoya with Golden Boy protecting Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that that's the issue with that, maybe. But no, I don't believe it. I don't think Eddie Hearn said anything like that. So I'm not trying to say he did, but this, it just goes to show you there's a lot of smut out there that needs to be snatched off the internet, because it's not true. But you guys tell me what you think about this article that Eddie Hearn, or the article claiming that Eddie Hearn thinks that Canelo Alvarez was robbed. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunching. Peace.